They go first because
she's gonna go first, and then I'll piggyback off of hers.
Okay, so this
she's gonna talk more anyway. Go ahead. See, she gotta get ready. She talks.
Just have opinion about stuff. So I'm gonna hopefully be able to insert the picture of Sierra Russell. Why can't I remember his last name?
Wilson.
Russell Wilson. Okay, Charlie Wilson, Russell Wilson, Sierra, and her son. And everybody's talking about it. Some people think it's fine, it's no big deal. Some people think that it's just too much. I have a problem with the mother and son bonding. Some people think that the little boy is too old. I don't think that he's too old. If that's how she wants to express her love with the little boy and her new baby, that's between her. My problem comes in when you bring Russell in. And I understand that Russell is being the child's father or taking the lead as the child father, but the reality is Russell is not that child's father. And unless Sierra had permission from Future to take this picture, I find it disrespectful. And the reason I find it disrespectful is that if the shoe was on the other foot and it was J-Rel, his new wife or baby mama, and let's say Ayden, I would have an issue. I wouldn't like it. I wouldn't care for it. And she holding my baby naked, and and J-Rock got his hands, or he's holding my baby naked and she's standing next to it. I would have an issue. I don't know if you guys watch This Is Us, but it's an amazing show. But like I was saying to J-Row, because we were kind of talking about this a little bit before we started filming, the mom thought that the best interest of Randall was to keep his dad from him, and that's not true, and it's not reality. That kid is going to want his dad regardless of what his dad does. He's going to want his dad to be in his life. That is completely up to Future to be in his life, but she consciously or unconsciously are setting little things.
Issue with the thing, and I'm speaking as a father. We all know Future, and we all know how Future acts. So, I mean, the thing for me is not the picture per se, it's the people in it. If this picture was done by other people, probably Beyonce, it wouldn't even be a big argument with this thing. And just because it's Sierra, and the whole thing with Tyne and saying Russell and everything, Russell definitely has stepped in and been a great example of a father for this little boy.
Mm-hmm.
We all know Future, and don't get me wrong, I listen to Future music and everything, but Future is not the Bill Cosby's of the world as a dad on the show. And now he's not that great of a dad. And I'm not saying she should take him away from Future, but what I'm saying is everybody's making a big fuss about Russell being in the picture. Russell has done nothing but step up to the plate. He's married this young lady. Mm-hmm. He's had a baby by this young. He's doing the right example. So for him to be in the picture, if they want to take a picture, I don't care. Mm-hmm. I just don't want everybody to be knocking it because of Sierra and not Queen B.
Maybe so much don't have a problem with the Russell thing. I think a lot of people still are not comfortable with kids and moms of a certain age being nude. I don't think people like
out
that.
Here that be having these. All right, so let's talk about these people with these babies and they damn near 4 or 5 and they got a pacifier in their damn mouth.
I'm just saying what they have a problem with.
So you complaining about this lady being 2 years old taking a naked picture with her son? Her son. But some of y'all got these babies, they damn near 13, and you pushing them around in a stroller. Yes.
Why are you so loud?
I'm angry.
I see. Why? We're supposed to be, this is just car chat.
No, ain't no car chat. Guess what? The views gonna go up because you don't like me.
I don't even know what that was
yes,
for.
They do.
I don't even know what that was for. As long as she's not trying to push Future out of her son's life, which I don't know. I'm not saying that she is or she isn't. But as long as she's not trying to do that in his best interest, because we don't know if that's in his best interest at all. So I'm just saying, him being there, it's a reason that God made Future that son's father. And he can learn stuff from his dad, good or bad, but he's going to have to learn stuff. But if you try to take him out of his life, it will cause pain. And I, per se, like I said, I have a step parent, so I know that would have caused me a lot of damage if they would have tried to make my stepmother. I came to terms with my stepmother. Nobody forced her down my throat. you know, and that's it. But I'm not disputing. For instance, J-Ro has a friend, Ern, who, you know, does great things with his fiance's son. And I respect Ern for what he does, and I want Ern to get that credit. But I always tell Ern, like, honey, you know, you're in a tough situation. Make sure that you know that is that kid's father, and it's just certain boundaries, certain respect you have to have. I know you're doing what you're doing, but you have to give it to him.
Yes, I understand that and respecting the father. But if the father ain't stepping up to the plate, hence Future, he probably ain't. I want to know what Future's saying about the picture. That's what I want to know.
I don't even know. Future probably don't even know.
He
about
probably
the
don't even care.
picture.
And that's the thing I say. If you got these great dads that are, whether they be stepdads or not,
Right.
if they stepping up to the plate, just like the show she made a reference to, This Is Us. Jack was great.
Jack was a great daddy.
Jack was great.
I can't even deal with next week. I don't know if I want to watch. I can't.
Jack was great. And if these guys, including Jack, Russell, and my best friend Ern, if they stepping up to the plate and they're real fathers and they're not doing nothing, I'm
not talking about
no,
dads.
I'm talking. Forget the real dad.
Forget the real dad. You can't forget the real. That's not reality. That's not reality.
We'll let the child know who the real.
But if she is doing anything that would make it hard for him, or you know, or make him feel like he's not needed or wanted, I believe, just like we saw on This Is Us, I gotta go back. He suffered.
Guy is, like she said, not stepping up to the plate. Then that's when we have these great dads, and I'm gonna hand at it again. Jack, Russell, and Ern. Guys, I'm gonna hand at it again. I speak because I had a great dad. My dad was great. That's why I speak so strongly about this situation. And even though my father might not have been the best dad for his prior children,
right.
When he came into my life, he was right.
Right.
Upset when I don't see these dads stepping up to the plate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing I will say though is that little boy is blessed, because he does have some kids that don't get a Russell Wilson. So
now you're about to say Russell Westbrook.
Russell Wilson. So Russell Wilson,
and Jack and Ern.
And where
Ern, I'm gonna keep throwing you out there, brother.
Russell Wilson, we thank you for stepping in. Sierra girl, I'm not having a problem with the picture. Not that you're gonna see this video. You do you, boo. You know what's best for your family. I was just saying, in my opinion, I really don't care whatever happens between me and J-Ro. When it comes to the kids, I'm never gonna push them out their life. And it's a different situation because he's always been there. But let's say, God forbid, something happens. I would never push J-Rel out the kid's life. I'm never going to talk negative about the kid, J-Rel, in front of the kids. I'm not going to make somebody come in and try to replace him, because he's irreplaceable. And whatever you want to say about him, so is Future, because that's the reality is that little boy's daddy, and he's going to be irreplaceable. He is Future. But you know what? I feel like everybody's talking about...
What is Future's real name?
But everybody's talking about Future. But I feel like, what's his name? Whatchamacallit's baby father? Amber Rose's baby father.
Wiz Khalifa?
Wiz Khalifa is a piehead. He's real skinny. He has a whole bunch of tattoos and stuff. But I feel like Wiz Khalifa is a really great dad. So I don't want to give the misconception that just because you are a stoner or just because you're a rapper, T.I. is a great dad to his kids, Tiny's kids, other kids. He done took on more kids than anybody. It's a lot of Jay-Z. It's a lot of great rappers. So just because you're a rapper, just because you're a stoner, just because, you maybe would grow up a certain way and your life was hard and kill them up, whatever it is you rap about, doesn't give you an excuse not to be a dad. I won't take that. Oh, it's Future. He's a stoner, so he can't be a dad.
What I'm saying is I don't see it. I don't see him being a great dad. Maybe he is.
I mean, we don't see it, and maybe he's not being a great dad because she had already decided, I'm done with you, and you ain't allowed to be a great dad. Maybe she's not allowing him to be great.
When dads don't step up, I get upset.
All right, guys, we're going into Target.
I guess Target is supporting Women's Day because it's red, huh?
Comment below. Let me know what y'all think, and we love you guys. See you in the next car chat.
What you want me to say? Bye. Whether him and my mom had that thing, but when he came in my life, he was right.
Right.
So, I mean, you know, that's why I speak so strongly about this thing. And when I see these dads that have these children not stepping up to the plate, it pisses me off. I get a little angry. And I